Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Nicole from Grand Coco Lives. I'm jumping on here real fast. I have a little recipe that's really quick and easy, so I thought I could get it done before I go to work. I'm making like a little zucchini pinwheel type appetizer, snack, side dish, however you want to do it. I'm going to eat it as my side dish for my dinner tonight. So it's keto, it's delicious, it's funky, which I like. It's good. So let me show you what you're going to need. So you're going to need some zucchini. I have my mandolin out. Optional, some nuts. I have pecans, some goat cheese, and a sweetener of your choice. You also could add any other thing you want to it. Bacon, bits, whatever. And there I've got some sliced to show you some stuff. But so I think goat cheese and sweetener are a marriage made in heaven. So I add sweetener. You do not have to. You could add herbs. You could add basil. You could add mint. You could add nothing. And if you're not a goat cheese lover, which I say goat cheese is funky and I love it. But if not, you could use cream cheese or mascarpone. Even a ricotta cheese would be really good in this. Okay? So this is what you're going to do. Okay, so I have my mandolin here. If you don't have a mandolin, you could do this by hand. You could use one of those hand graters that grates big too. But I just slice my zucchini thin. Now, let me show you. Okay, that one was really thin. I've got a bunch done already to show you, but okay, that one's a little thicker, so we're not going to use that. So the thicker ones, I'm going to show you. This is not that thick, but you see it? But it's a lot thicker than this one. So see? Yeah. So the thicker ones I put here, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Let me do it a little thinner. You want it pretty paper thin. Be careful on your mandolin. Now do this one. This can cut your finger off completely. Okay, so we've got a few. There's the ones I just did, which is broke because I'm at the end. And I have a guard for this, so I don't cut my finger off, but I don't know what I did with it, so yeah. Okay. So, you get the idea, right? I'm scared to go to the edge. Okay, here we go. Don't cut yourself. There we go. Okay, and then you have a thick piece at the end. Okay? Add that to our thin pieces. So, if you have, so you get the idea, so cut them thin. If they break like this, I just save them and put them in a stir fry, just cut them up or whatever. Okay, so what you're gonna do, if you have thicker pieces, which it's inevitable unless you're a whiz at the mandolin, you get some thicker pieces. These ones I put because we're gonna roll these like a pinwheel, and they'll stay, but the thicker they are, the harder they are to hold its shape. So like watch. Yeah, it won't. Where if you have a thinner piece and you have it stuffed, it'll pretty much stay the way you put it. So thicker pieces, and this is good either way. I roast in the oven for about 10 minutes, maybe 7 to 10 minutes, just to make them a little more pliable. So I have some in the oven right now. Okay, the thinner pieces, you just lay out, and like these little fray pieces, just set it in there. You can roll it up or chop it up, like I said, for some stir fries or whatever. I love zucchini. My family hates zucchini, so I'm the only one who eats this. My daughter Marissa likes zucchini, but the ones that are still home do not. So I don't need very many. This is literally one zucchini. That's all I cut up. So you just piece them together if you have little fray pieces. Not a big deal. That's thick. That's thick. Okay. Okay, that's it. So you'll have your little strips of zucchini. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your goat cheese. Read your packaging on your goat cheese on the back. There's some goat cheese for an ounce that's 2 to 3 carbs, depending on if they had added sugar. Or you can get some with 0 carbs. This one has 6 grams of fat for 1 ounce, 80 calories, and 0 carbs. So, you know, just read it, your goat cheese, to make sure you're getting a good kind that's, you know, conducive to your diet. Okay? All right, now let me show you. I'm going to get a bowl, and we'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I crumbled some goat cheese in my little bowl here. I don't know, a couple ounces, maybe 3 ounces. I add a little bit of pepper. You do not have to add pepper. I don't feel it needs salt because goat cheese has some salt in it. So I have the sucrin syrup. It's the keto honey alternative. It is 0 fat, and it is, let me read the back, 2 grams of net carbs per 2 tablespoons. So a net carb per tablespoon, and you don't need much. Or I have the Swerve brown sugar. You do not have to do this. I like it sweetened. I'm going to use the brown sugar just because I like that little granular crunch in my cheese. I know that's weird. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon. If you don't like sweeteners, by all means, don't add it. And then we're going to just crush it up. You want to thin it out. Like I don't mind if it's thicker. You could add, I've done this before where I've added the juice from pickled jalapenos and put it in here to give it a little kick. But it's delicious like this. Okay? Stir it up. You're going to have a little granular goat cheese mixture. And then literally this is all you do. Take about a half a teaspoon. Put it in a little ball. Stick it in your zucchini. Roll it up. That is it. That is it. Oh, that one came undone. Hang on. Yep. Do another one. Roll. You're just going to roll it around the goat cheese. And if you're funny about, some people don't like raw zucchini. I happen to love it. Then you just cook it, like I showed you. Okay? And like I said, I think goat cheese is so good with a little sweetness in it. Do this one because I put like a tablespoon instead of a half a teaspoon.
And it's as simple as taking a toothpick or a skewer and pulling outwards.
Oh yeah. See it? Okay.
And then you can take a little
one more, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do.
over the top, and you've got yourself a beautiful.
And this next step is completely optional. Of course, this is just like I've said 100 times before. Do you? You do what you like. Okay, my hands are all oogie. Hang on, let me grab a towel. And then what we're gonna do is I have pecans here. Mine are unsweetened and all right, this one came undone. Mine are unsweetened pecans and no salt, you know, no glaze. And I just chop little bits and put it inside the little ring. And it gives you like a little crunch. You can mix these in with the goat cheese too if you wanted. I probably should have done that, but I always sprinkle it on. Do you see it? They're so good. They're so cute too. Now I did mine pretty fast. Of course you can, if it pulls apart like that, you just smear a little goat cheese and stick it back together. They're delicious. See it? And these are raw. You eat them raw, but I like watching it. Alcohol is so good. Mmm. Cruz hates zucchini and he hates goat cheese. My daughters like goat cheese. Marissa likes zucchini. She would like this. It's really good. Now with the roasted, I'm gonna go pull it out and see if it's done. When you have the thicker pieces and you cook it. If you don't like raw, I like raw. I like raw if it's thin. If it's the thicker pieces, I like it cooked. But you do it the exact same way. So let me show you quick. Okay, here's the roasted. See the little color on it? Right there. So now they're pliable versus how they started. See the difference? These are both raw and thicker. Or was raw, now I cooked it. And then you do it the exact same way. Let's do one with a nut inside.
And before you take the tag off, you can actually use it as measurement because you're going to create 3 different sizes.
Ooh, yeah.
You take that bottle, and for the longest one, you put over the edge on the bottom, and finish it up with a really tight
I love it so much. Goat cheese pinwheels. Remember, you can do ricotta cheese or mascarpone, cream cheese, any cheese you want. That's soft. Try your zucchini raw though, it's delicious. I prefer it cooked, but I love it raw too when it's thin. Okay, so I'm going to eat these like crazy before I even eat dinner. Give them a try. Zucchini pinwheels. You know, another good thing is if you take prosciutto or capicola, stuff it with goat cheese and roll it. Same recipe, but with a meat if you don't like zucchini. Delicious. Give it a try. Have a good night. I gotta go finish dinner for my family and go to work.